Today is World String Changing Day. Let's set the clock. I'm going to set you a challenge. How quickly can you change the strings on your guitar? So, World String Changing Day, what is it? Well, it's a day that happens every year on June the 6th. Okay, and probably just a little prompt, really, there we go, okay, and to basically have a go at changing your strings. The biggest excuse I get from students why they haven't is literally, we haven't had the time. Well, let's see how long it takes. Now, I really want to do this in under 10 minutes. So let's see how we go. Now, normally at this stage, I've left one in there. Precious seconds are lost. Help. So, normally at this stage, oh, for goodness sake. Why is it bag won't open when you're in a hurry? Opens all the time. Oh, well, there we go. Now, they are colour-coded on the ball end, just in case you don't know which one it is, but it's pretty obvious, really, to be honest with you. Right. One of the worst bits, as everybody knows, is putting it through the hole. Well, that was easy. Please be kind to me today. I need it after. And you have to excuse my throat, guys, because I had an operation last week, which was planned. There were some complications, as is always with me, but hopefully on the mend as far as that's concerned. But unfortunately, I've now picked up a blooming throat infection, so it's not too bad now. It's getting better every day. I think the antibiotics are actually kicking in at long last. Hope so, because it's not a lot of fun. Still, I've lost some good weight, but there we go. So, obviously, I am using a guitar with lock of machine heads, okay, which does save some time, admittedly. All right, now, I know some people cut them off level with the post. I always leave a tag. I don't know why. It's just something I've always done. By the way, the strings that I use, I've always used really, is, or certainly when they came out with the coating a few years ago, is the D'Addario XS ones, which you can see on the front there. Right, be kind to me, because I think we are, time is, it's amazing, 10 minutes is not a lot of time when you've got to do something in it, but if you were waiting for someone for 10 minutes, it would sort of take a long time, and that doesn't make any sense really, but then not a lot makes sense to me anymore, if I'm honest. But there we go. So here we go. Marvellous, in we go. Yeah, I use the XS ones because they are coated. Now, they do cost more, I know that, but, and there is a big but, there's always a but with me, they do last a lot longer. Okay, and that's the important thing. Now, I reckon, I mean, if you're going against sort of normal strings, I think they last about 5-6 times longer, maybe even more. I don't know. I know the NYXL's one, they've got a coating on them as well. I think this is just, it's a different, I don't know, recipe? I don't know. So that's what you call it. And they do last a heck of a long time. Now, how often should I change my strings is, how are we doing for time? Oh dear, 4 minutes. That's not too bad. So, these are the ones that are tricky ones. Told you. What am I singing, the A team? God, blimey, with me it's more like the Z team if I'm honest, but there we are. Do you know, they still show that? Do you know what? I haven't got a clue. But there we go. I mean, normally I take my time over this. Please go in. I hate these things because I go, oh, good. I was lucky. My eyesight's that bad now. I can't see the blooming hole in the post, which is a major pain, major pain. All right. So, one more to go in, please. Oh, lucky. Feel like Carly Malone. can't even load. Lucky. Don't know what's happened to her, actually. Normally I take my time over this and I'll stick an album on, which is always a nice thing to do. It's a bit therapeutic, as they say. Oh, look at that. I didn't... Oh, right, okay. Didn't pull it through enough. Right. Oh, heck. Right, okay. So that's my fault. I've now broke the string. But I should just have enough. And that's why I leave a tag. So maybe that's a good thing that's happened. Don't know. Trouble is, once you've locked them, you've got to be a bit careful. Okay, let's see if I can lock that again. Is that in there? Right. Don't know if that's going to work. Oh, I hope so. Please work. Please work. Knowing my luck, it won't. It's always the last one as well. Right, there we go. Right, let's cut that one off. At least I don't have to cut the other one off. Yeah, sorry, how long should I change, or how quickly should I change my strings? How often? My teaching guitar actually is the one that gets done the least, if I'm honest. Actually, it's easier if I do it this way. Because, you know, if I'm gigging or I'm playing, or recording especially, and in all fairness, I've got to record something with this pretty soon, so I don't mind putting a new set of strings on here now. Okay. And that might sound a bit silly, but I tend... Oh, well, that's about right. Now then, so I'm going to interrupt myself here because this is something you must do. You must stretch the strings in. That doesn't matter what strings you use, you just must. Okay, if you don't and then you start to bend them and blah, 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 you're going to have problems and it will take forever to stay in tune. Oh, I hope this one's going to stay in. Right, there we go. So, and I tend to do it about 3 times and then give it a really, really good play through, bit of lead work, lots of bending, and that's, you know, and then I'm sort of half an hour later, I'm quite confident to do a gig, and I'm pretty sure, you know, I have my guitars set up pretty nicely, and whoops, there we go. So let's do it again. And I'm fine. I don't really get any tuning problems, which is great. But no, on my teaching guitar, sorry, going back to that, it's a bit silly, but I know when to change them because there's lots of dust between the pickups. A bit crazy, but there we go. But I know then that they're really on the way out. And the trouble is, when you're playing them every day, you don't really hear the degradation of the string. But when you do change them, my goodness, don't you ever really notice the difference? How are we doing for time? Top string's always easier. Oh, right, one more. Ow! That's the trouble with leaving a tag. You cut your blooming finger on the string. Right, okay. So, we're nearly there. I think I can do it. If that E string comes off now, I'll be mad, but it won't. Yeah, we're so near. There we go. That's great. Right. Oh, one. A little bit more than that. There we go. So, there we are. There we go. 8 minutes, under 9 minutes. That's pretty good. So, no excuses, guys. All right, we need to change our strings. Now, just going back to this quickly, please polish your frets. Okay, get this stuff. It's really, really great. Once you've done it, you will never go back. All right then, guys, I will see you soon. Cheers. Bye.